you need to have this ambition. You need to have these goals. You need to envision this lifestyle which you want to live in the future. I'd also say it's important for you to surround yourself with driven, successful people and try as much as possible to minimize distractions, to keep focused, to have good routines, good habits, and just don't give up when times get tough. You always have to have this belief inside of you that everything's going to be okay. This belief that no matter what happens, you'll be fine.
I think it's really important to celebrate the wins, like to go out and, like, if you do hit a particular milestone, just go out and celebrate it. And then, come back and then set a new goal.
Just understanding people, being able to communicate with them. Secondly, learning how to sell. That's important. How to make a sale. Third of all, marketing. How to market yourself, your brand, your image, yourself. Fourth, public speaking. Definitely. I think if you have the confidence to speak in public, that will take you very far in life.
I struggle with sometimes on a day-to-day basis with being motivated, especially when you've got to the point where you've got everything you really need. Like, look, I have a nice car, I have a nice apartment, I've got great friends. Like, what more do I really need in my life? When I spend more time with people who are ahead of me, financially, business-wise, whatever it might be, even just being around them gives me I don't know, I guess I'm kind of a little bit competitive as well. Like, it makes me want to be like, oh no, I want to get to that level.
Fuels the fire a bit.
Yeah. So it makes me think, okay, there's levels to achieve with this.
Just be myself. I think you see a lot of trends over time, and people tend to try and like hop onto trends or do what other people are doing who are really popular. But I just stuck to doing what I do and I feel comfortable doing. Eat sensibly. Sort your diet out and just go to the gym. It's like an hour of activity a day, just doing something, but just be consistent with doing that every week. You can very quickly optimize your physique and your health. Not overnight, but that's something which little efforts every day will build up into something impressive over a longer period of time.
I think if you can find a way that your job is fun, then that helps a lot. Like me, and I get you as well, having the opportunity to speak to some amazing people. It's a rewarding job and having a very positive impact on the world. Like, it feels pretty damn good, and it doesn't really feel like work. It's a pleasure.
You're gonna need to decide what it is that you're gonna be really good at. So acquiring some sort of a skill. There could be a number of things which you want to work upon, maybe a few skill sets which you choose to learn, but I think really choosing that one thing that you want to be like, right, I'm going to be the best at this, and then do everything you can to be the best at whatever it is that's going to be. And I don't think there's no substitute for actually going out there and experiencing life. So having different relationships, working with different people, traveling, experiencing the highs and the lows, doing things you've always wanted to do, doing things you like, realizing what it is that you don't like. That's when you start to figure out who you really are, what type of person you are. I think first of all, you just need to ask yourself, this job which you are currently working at the moment, are you enjoying it? Is it fulfilling? Is it satisfying? Is there room for earning more money and get promoted later on down the line? If not, if it's the opposite, whereby you're feeling stressed out, you're feeling demotivated, you're not getting any sense of pleasure or purpose from it, and you are actually really stressed out, then I would get out of that situation as quickly as you can do. But one thing you need to understand, whenever you start your own business, it's not like this flashy, amazing lifestyle which a lot of entrepreneurs will portray, particularly on social media. It is hard graft. And it does come with more stress. It does come with sacrifices, both social parts of your life and in relationships as well. And I think one of the biggest downsides of starting your own business versus having a job is usually when you're working that 9 to 5, a lot of the time you can get yourself a weekend, like Saturday and Sunday, you don't go to work, you have the weekend off, which is like pretty cool. I remember back in the day when I worked 9 to 5, I had that.
And I would actually walk out of the office or the shop, the place where I was working, and I could just immediately switch off from work, and it was just me time. When you own your own business, it is literally non-stop all day, every day. So it's extremely difficult. But I'm sure you already know that. For the next couple of years, next 5 years, I want to go all in on just, okay, let's try and build a solid businesses, whatever it might be, make myself extremely financially comfortable so that later on, you know, when I get to my late 30s, 40s, when it's time to, you know, really raise a family, I'm in a very comfortable situation where I can do that and then devote more of my time to raising my kids and being there for my partner. I think it's harder to fall asleep quicker, that's for sure. Because when I go to bed, I'm just thinking about all the things that I need to do, should be doing, and haven't done. If you were to win the lottery, like if you were to be given 100 mil versus actually working your ass off, over time, your salary or however much money you're earning gradually increases, and then you get to that point where, okay, now I've got 100 mil. Which one is more satisfying?